Hi, James here, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can use our modular air duct asset in Blender. To get started, we can download the asset from polyhaven.com, click the Models tab, and in the top right there's a search bar that we can use to type in Modular. Use this to find Modular Air Duct Rectangular 01. On this page, in the top right, we'll be able to change the texture resolution, but I think 4K is plenty. You can also change the file type, but because we're going to be using this in Blender, I'm just going to leave it as the blend file, and I'm going to click download. Once you've downloaded and extracted the file, you should see a textures folder and a blend file. You can open that blend file directly and get started from there, but if you want to bring the pieces into the scene that you're currently working in, the best way you can do this is by using append. So in order to append, you just need to click File, click Append, navigate to the extracted folder where you can see the blend file, double click that, go to the collections, and then click on Modular Air Duct Rectangular 01, and turn off Instance Object Data. Click Append. This should bring all the pieces into your scene, ready for you to start working with them. There are multiple ways that you can go about connecting the pieces, but I'm just going to show you the method that I used because it's quite quick and easy. So if you click on one of the pieces, you'll notice that the origin point is to one of the sides and it's also in the center. This is great for helping us snap all the pieces together. Now to show you what I mean, I'm just going to move this piece out, and I'm going to press Shift S to bring up the cursor snap tool. Now in here there's two options that we want to take a look at. The first being cursor to selected and the second being selection to cursor. So we're going to go with cursor to selected first, and that'll move the 3D cursor to the origin point of the piece. Now what we can do is just click on one of the other pieces. So I'm going to go with this corner, and by pressing Shift S again we'll bring up the cursor snap tool, and this time we're going to use selection to cursor. Now let's move the piece to the 3D cursor, but in this case the piece is rotated incorrectly, so I'm just going to press RZ to rotate over the Z axis and then type in 180 to get it to rotate correctly. Now clipping the next piece on is where it gets a little tricky, so what we will need to do is go into edit mode and click on these four edges over here, and once you've done that you can press Shift S again and use cursor to selected. Now that'll move the 3D cursor back into the correct placement for clipping another piece. So now if we click on another piece, and again press Shift S and use selection to cursor, that'll move the piece to the correct location, and once again it's rotated incorrectly, so this time I'm just going to press R and Z to rotate over the Z axis and then just type in 90 to get it to rotate to the correct direction. And there you have it. And once you get going, you can duplicate the pieces and connect them together by using the snap method that I've just shown you. And this will help you build a really complicated network of vents that you can use inside of your scenes. If you have any questions or would like to join our community, the best place that you can do this is on our Discord server, which will be linked in the description of the video. Cheers.